I didn't want to make this video. I really didn't. But at the end of the day, you people need to hear the truth, all right? And these paid off critics and these scared YouTubers afraid of not getting advanced review copies of movies, games, music, comics, books, and whatever else are not doing the industry any favors. Nosferatu? I'm at a loss for words. I can't even tell you how abysmal this burning pile of refuse is. I just got out of the theater. It's a 2-hour, 20-minute movie that felt like 4 hours and 20 minutes. Time passes like a kidney stone. Every second of screen time feels like a minute, and every minute feels like an hour. There's slow-paced horror, and then there's whatever this is. But I can tell you what it's not. It's not quality, it's not scary, it's not intriguing, it's not captivating, and it is not good. Let's just take it from the top, all right? This is a movie about a vampire, an 18th century vampire, a really old vampire obsessed with a woman, obsessed with a girl. I'm sorry. I think we all saw this movie back in 2008. It was called Twilight, wasn't it? And it gets even better. It's gonna keep getting better because the clown who directed this and wrote it is the same one responsible for The Witch and The Lighthouse. Both of those movies are at best forgettable, at worst offensive to the horror community. And the quote-unquote star-studded cast is full of a bunch of washed-up has-beens like Nicholas Hoult, who haven't been in anything good and actually detracts from the quality when they're present on the screen in not just Nosferatu, but any film that he happens to have the unfortunate effect of being cast in. And Bill Skarsgård, he was the reason I couldn't get through those new It movies. He ruined it. The original Pennywise, the 80s version, or was it 1990s, doesn't matter, impeccable. Pennywise was played with precision. He wasn't played as this overly humorous clown with levity. He was actually scary in the 1990s It. And Skarsgård completely ruined the new It movies, but yet we cast him in this because what? A bunch of fangirls online are creaming their panties at the thought of Skarsgård in another horror film. And that leads me to the third point. This movie is it's not horror. It's billed as being a gothic horror. You will be gothic after you see it. You're going to want to slit your wrists. The problem is there's nothing scary about the film. It's not something that will frighten you. It's not terrifying. It does not do anything well. The director saw an episode of SpongeBob, the hash-slinging slasher, and at the end it's Nosferatu flicking the lights on and off. And this motherfucker said, you know what? I'm gonna remake a movie from the silent era, and I'm gonna pay off all the critics to give it rave reviews. Happy holidays to anyone who wastes their money on this trash. You ain't getting your 2.5 hours back. And it's all your fault. It's always been your fault, because you people are out here supporting this garbage. I mean, you look at the best modern horror films, what's at the top of the list? The Witch, The Lighthouse, Midsummer, Hereditary, bunch of trash movies from garbage directors with terrible actors and actresses, overrated piles of slop that were paid off to be reviewed well. Nosferatu is exactly the same, except you can laugh at the ridiculous dialogue, and you will be looking around the theater once the credits roll with a very distinct mixture of emotions. On one hand, you will be relieved that the trash that you just witnessed is finally over, but you will be in awe as to how something so detestably awful not only got greenlit and funded by a studio, but passed every quality check and made it to the big screen in the first place. If you're looking for a much better holiday film, might I direct you to Sonic the Hedgehog 3, because Nosferatu, this ain't it, bro. This ain't it, fam. What is blood doing? I don't know, but this ain't it.